she's a recognised arsehole. You know, that's totally different. It's just people who like ginger enough to be able to stomach the sight of her face while they eat it. Now, I can believe that those people exist. So that's suddenly it's become a lot more plausible. Suddenly you're saying that ice cream, the flavour of a woman who's undergone loads of surgeries, obsessed with money, and for some reason considers herself witty? No. Ginger ice cream with a picture of that bitch? Yes.
Next week, when Anne Robinson is our guest, she'll be on Lee's team.
Poor Anne. I like Anne. We went for a meal with Anne Robinson, do you remember?
Yes.
It was a BBC meal, and she came up to me, and she went, "Are you a scheduler?" And I thought, "No, I'm going to go." So I went, "Yeah, I am." "Well, why have you rescheduled my show?" And I went, "Well," and I thought I was going to go along with it. It's because she actually thinks I'm scheduling shows. So I said, "Because it's not very good." What do you mean it's no good? It needs to be on later, isn't it? It's absolutely rubbish, Anne.
Is that how she really talks?
She talks like that. She does everything. She was going like, "Can I have more wine?" It's not real. I'm a pretend evil witch.
What are we thinking?
I think it's true.
I think it's true, Jimmy. Ulrika?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's true. Okay, we'll go for true.
OK, they're saying it's true. David, your verdict?
It all boils down to this. Would you nibble her or not?
Well, I mean, I certainly wouldn't, as I think I've made. Neither metaphorically nor in real life. Oh, I'm actually going to be sick.
I don't think it's true.
I don't think it's true.
OK, we're going to say it's a lie.
And you'd be absolutely right. It is a lie. It's complete rubbish. Yes, Ben and Jerry did not manufacture an Anne Robinson flavoured ice cream, although the plan had been to freeze the ingredients by holding them next to Anne Robinson's heart. So, at the end of that round, a quick look at the scores shows that it's Lee's team who have it all to do, given that David's team are 5-4 in the lead. Telly-Tales is the frankly slightly tweed title of our next round. Some classic TV footage for us all to endure, after which Lee's team will give us an additional related fact. This week, our subject matter is the pioneering children's infotainment series Blue Peter. Since it first hit our screens in 1958, Blue Peter has inspired thousands of kids to watch The Other Side. So let's just remind ourselves of some of its wilder moments.
Well, that's that then. That's tossing it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Unfortunately, the goat that you saw in that excerpt has died.
Thank you.
So, Ulrika, what is your related fact?
Petra, the first Blue Peter dog, died the day after her first show. So producers secretly replaced her with a look-alike.
So do we think this is true, David?
Well, I think if Petra had died after the first show, that's exactly what they would have done. When you've got a show and you're hoping it's going to run for 50 years, you know, like we're hoping with this show. I mean, what... Yes, they must have made a point of introducing... This is a new sort of television we're doing where the programme has pets, and the children who haven't got pets can maybe think it's their pet. They couldn't possibly say to those children on episode 2, it died. We left it in the car park, and we didn't leave a crack.
But we would probably have heard that. That probably would have gone.
I think you'd know that. I think you'd know.
I think it's true.
Good idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah. OK, they're saying it's true. Ulrika?
No, what we think is true. Hang on.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I think it's true, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're on your own on this one. You've screwed up before, both of you. Really no. OK, they're going for that.
David, you're saying it's true?
We're saying it's true.
You're saying it's true. Ulrika, reveal all.
Oh, please. Yeah, it's true.
It is true. That's an amazing fact. It is true. Petra was secretly replaced by a look-alike after her death. Some people say that if you watched Blue Peter at the time, you could see clues that Petra had been replaced, like the rotting dog in the corner of the studio. So, Jimmy's fascinating fact is next, but first a masterclass from Simon Groom on how to present live TV.
The thing about the tantalum is that, as I say, it's very light and very, very strong and ideal for these darts. Where am I? I'm talking... Sorry. Darts. Absolutely, completely lost. Right, OK, let's start about darts again. They're also thinner. Now, the thing is, Goldie, will you go away about them? I think I better start talking about the dartboard because I'm absolutely lost. Let's start about the dartboard.
Look, you wrote it all down. Here, have a look. There's so much to remember, but it's terribly crucial.
All right. OK, well, let's start again.
I like the way the woman came in and went, it's terribly crucial. Literally, there's never been anything less important than this in your life.
Yeah. I feel his pain. I did kids' TV for years. I did kids' TV in Ireland for ages. Constantly. And your co-presenters hate you. Like what she did there, oh man, kids' TV presenters are always doing that. Great, if you watch CBBC now, you see them all being friendly and palsy and we're having a great time and we're making stuff and doing stuff. But they will at any stage wish to pick up the safety scissors and stab the other person and go, how did you get top of the pops, you bitch? It's a vicious thing.
So, Jimmy, what's your intriguing piece of information?
Right, OK, my fact on this is Simon Groom and Peter Duncan once had a fight in the Blue Peter garden after a row over a BBC parking space.
Now, why did they choose the Blue Peter garden?
They were in the garden filming a bit and they had a fight.
They were filming a bit. The parking had presumably happened earlier.
Yep.
And they filmed it. Well, how did the parking anger reassert itself?
They were fighting over parking spaces.
It's all right, I've got this, Angus. Leave it.
It's quite rare. It's not like
I can handle this.
But this is what I don't understand. There's been an argument about the parking spaces. They're filming the piece in the garden. Why does the fight start there?
So imagine you're having a disagreement with someone. I've
never disagreed with anyone, but OK, I can imagine.
Well, you're disagreeing with me right now, so this is what it's like.
No, it's just, you know, we both mean the same thing. It's just you don't realise it yet.
I think, in fairness to them, it says it's about a parking space, but clearly they didn't get on with each other.
The rumours were that Simon was slightly jealous of Peter.
Maybe they actually really did get on deep down. There was a lot of love there. But a lot of love and complicated feelings and tears and hate, and they start fighting and just to touch another human, and then the fighting starts getting a bit of amorous, and, you know, and then they're kissing, fighting and scratching their clothes off each other, and then they fall in the pond and it's all fine and there's no sex.
You know what co-presenters are like, don't you, Eamon?
That would never have happened in GMTV. We didn't have a garden to f***ing fight in. That was...
Sorry, did you say to f*** and fight in or to
David, what's your answer?
Do you think it's true?
Well, knowing presenters, I think it's very true.
Yeah.
I think it's a no.
I think it's a lie. We're going for lie.
You're going for lie?
Yeah.
OK, Jimmy, truth or lie?
I can tell you that it is a lie.
Jimmy was in fact lying. Simon Groom and Peter Duncan did not have a fight over a parking space. The BBC parking spaces were awarded strictly on the basis of merit, so neither of them had one. So at the end of that round, it's Lee's team who are having to take a long, hard look at themselves, trailing as they are 8-4. Our next round goes by the nonsensical title of This Is My. Each of David's team will claim to have a genuine connection with tonight's special guest person, who we're about to introduce you to. It's up to Lee's team to identify the real McCoy. So please welcome this week's special guest person, Alan. Now, Dara, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know Alan.
Alan is a mate of mine. I was best man at Alan's wedding, which was a number of years ago. And at his wedding, Alan, although you'd be hard-pressed to believe it now, weighed 27 stone.
Wow. OK, David, what's Alan to you?
This is my driving instructor, Alan. I've had over 70 driving lessons, and I still haven't passed.
And finally, Eamon, what's your relationship with Alan?
Well, this is my friend Alan, and he is the Manchester United stadium announcer.
So, a former fatso, according to Dara, a long-suffering driving instructor, if you believe David, or Eamon's voice of Manchester United. Lee.
So he was, how heavy was it? How heavy?
27, I think, at his peak.
20, you were his best...
27, so what might he weigh now?
At the moment, he's about 13 at the moment. 13, 14.
What's Alan's surname?
Kerr.
I love the way you said that. Kerr. You didn't actually say that. You just opened your mouth and hoped that some noise came out.
Hang on. You didn't say